Hello all, we'll discuss the topic finite automata and different types of finite automata. Basically there are two types of finite automata, DFA and NFA. Finite automata consist of 5 notations. That notations are Q, sigma, delta, Q0, F. And DFA and NFA also consist of these 5 notations. So Q means set of states, sigma means input alphabet, whatever the symbols are given, that is your sigma. Delta means transition function, transition table is your delta. Q0 is the initial state, whatever the fourth state is given here, that is your initial state. F means final state or set of final states. So these two types are also consist of 5 notations. Finite automata is represented by two notations. These two notations are transition diagram and transition table. It means DFA and NFA is also given in the form of transition diagram or transition table. Now we will see what is DFA and what is NFA. DFA means deterministic finite automata and NFA means non-deterministic finite automata. So deterministic means on each input there is one and only one state to which the automaton can transition from its current state. It means we'll see one example. Suppose transition diagram is given. So this is transition diagram. Again remember that in given transition diagram, if this simply arrow is given, it means this is your initial state, and if double circle is given for any state, that is your final state. And these arcs are the inputs. So here what is your Q? Only two states are given, Q0, Q1. That is your Q set of states. Sigma, what is your sigma? Whatever the input symbols are given, that are your input alphabet, 0 and 1. Delta means transition table. If we will convert this diagram into transition table, that is your delta. Then Q0 is initial state. So here initial state is Q0 and final state is F is Q1. So in this way DFA or NFA is given in 5 notations. Again remember that if this simply arrow is given for that particular state, so that transition is known as self loop transition. The meaning is that this state goes to same state for input 0. It means Q0 goes to Q0 for input symbol 0. Same with this Q1, this state goes to same state for 0. Now we'll see what is DFA and what is NFA. Now in DFA, on each input there must be one and only one next state for each input. Suppose Q0 is given here. For Q0, for input 0, there is only one next state. Again for 1, from Q0 there is only one next state. It means Q0 goes to Q1 for 1, Q0 goes to Q0 for 0. It means for these two input symbols there are only one next state from Q0. Again same with Q1. Q0 goes to same state for 0, it goes to Q0 for 1. It means again there are only one next states from 0 and 1. It means this is DFA. On each input there must be only one and only one next state, that is your DFA. Non-deterministic means that if we are getting one of the transition that for same input symbols there are more than one next state, then that finite automata is NFA. Suppose we'll add 1 over here. It means Q0 goes to same state for 0 also and for 1 also. So from Q0 there are two next state for input symbol 1. So first transition is Q0 goes to same state for 1, Q0 goes to Q1 for 1. It means this is NDFA or NFA. So this is the difference between DFA and NFA. So difference is given in delta. It means your transition table will be different. Again there is procedure of conversion of NFA to DFA. It means NFA is given, we have to convert that NFA to DFA, but there is no procedure which converts DFA to NFA. It means your data is given in the form of NFA, you have to convert that NFA to DFA. We'll see what procedure is given. So we'll see one example. Construct DFA equivalent to M equal to Q0 Q1 0 1 delta Q0 Q0. Where delta is defined by following transition table. So here transition table is given. So here we have to construct DFA equivalent to given data. So here M is given. M is name of DFA, and here DFA is given in 5 notations. So whatever the values are given, so these values are given in 5 tuples or 5 notations. First bracket is Q, second bracket is sigma, that is input alphabet, delta means transition table, Q0 is your initial state, whatever the fourth state is given, that is your initial state, and last is F. So here Q0 is final state. It means same state is initial and final. So here delta is given, and here in this table arrow is given for this state, it means this is initial state, and circle is given, it means same state is final state. Sometimes in table this arrow and circle is not given, but it is given in these values. It means whatever the fourth state is given, that is your initial state, and last notation is the final state. So here Q0 is your final state. We have to convert this NFA table to DFA table, transition table of DFA. We'll see how to make transition table of DFA. Now here states are given, only 2 states are given, input symbols are 0 1. Then first step is start from initial state. Whatever the initial state is given, we'll consider that state is first state, and that is initial state. We'll write these values in square bracket, because if we are getting more than one states in single column, it means we have to consider that that is a single state. Now how to write the entries for this state Q0? So again refer this table. So whatever the entries are given for this Q0 in this table, we'll write the same values here for 0 Q0 and for 1 Q1. Then what is next step? Then how to write the next state? So except this one, which entry we are getting from this two column, that is in 0 column and 1 column entries. So Q0 is already we have taken, so only Q1 is new, will consider as a new state. Q1 is new state. Again write the entries from this table as it is for Q1. For Q1 for 0 the value is Q1. Now for Q1 column 1 the values are Q0, Q1. Again which one is the next state? Again check that except these two if we are getting new entry or not from these columns. So here Q1 already we have taken. So Q0, Q1 is new state. So these two states are not different. If we are writing in square bracket, it means we are consider that this is single state. So we will consider Q0, Q1 is next state. Again write down the entries from this table of Q0 and Q1. So whatever the values of Q0, Q1 for 0 columns, we'll consider the values Q0, Q1 for 0, Q0 and Q1. Again for one column entry for Q0, Q1. Now in one column entry these three values are given, that is Q1, Q0, Q1. So Q1 is given twice but we'll consider once. So again we'll write here Q0, Q1 is the entry for one column entry. Again check that if we are getting new entry or not from these two values. But we are not getting any new entry, it means we can terminate this table, and this is your DFA table. So this is your transition table of DFA. Again we can convert this DFA table into transition diagram. So that is our final answer. Then how to draw transition diagram for same table? We have to convert this transition table into transition diagram. So consider how many states are given here. Total number of states are 1, 2, 3. We'll form 3 circles. First is Q0, it is initial state, then Q1, then Q0, Q1. Again show the arrows properly with the help of this table. See the entries for each state. For Q0 for 0, it goes to same state. It means self loop for 0. Q0 goes to Q1 for input 1. It goes to Q1 for 1. Then Q1 goes to Q1 for 0. Q1 goes to this state for 1. And this state goes to same state for 0 and 1. So this is your transition diagram of DFA table. So in this way we can convert NFA to DFA by transition table.